Hello. Junior humans. Hello. I just got home from class. It sucked. I want to cry. I'm trying really hard not to. I'm so pissed and upset. I'm so pissed, little pissed baby motherfucker. Motherfucker! Sorry, this is... I'm not having an episode. I promise. I promise I'm not having an episode. Also, hi Tetsu, hi Pokpo, hi Nantoka, and thank you for the blood already. Hi also. Potentially committing acts of terrorism cry. Hi, Hiano, please. Ganbatte on your work. Have a good gamba. But for the stream, we're still tired. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got anger issues, bro. I'm so pissed. First of all, silence for the national anthem. Oh. Thank you. What's the riajuu? Oh, let me get into it. So I went to class. It sucked. I went to class. It sucked. So I did what any person does when class sucks and it's boring and annoying and it pisses you off. I yapped with the person sitting next to me because they were also bored. And this person was perfectly nice. I don't have anything to say. We talked about D&D. It was fun. We were having a great time yapping about D&D. They're about to start their first ever campaign that they're gonna participate in. And as someone who used to play D&D, I was like, oh my god, I was really excited, and we were talking about classes, D&D classes, not school classes. We were doing our best to ignore the class currently happening. And it was great. It was a great yap. I was talking about Bard subclasses because I love Bard subclasses. I don't know about you, but I think Bard has the best subclasses. It's great. I love Bards. I love playing Bards. I love College of Lore is my favorite Bard subclass because you can steal spells from anybody, and I think that's cool. Excuse me while I drink a little more to drown my sorrows. So in the midst of lively yapping about D&D, someone else overheard us excitedly yapping about D&D, and invited me to the school. My school has a D&D club. Holy shit! And I was like, holy, the school has a D&D club? Oh my god. Let me in. How do I get in? And I was pretty excited. I got really excited about that. I was like, wow, I haven't played D&D in so long. And I love playing D&D. And I love doing all the voices and having fun and character building and lore. I'm a big old nerd. It's called. I'm a big old nerd. I was so excited about that D&D club. And then the person who was talking about the D&D club left me and some other people, because they had to go do some, they had to go do something, so we stayed just us. And immediately all the people the person that I had initially talked to, they were like, do not join the D&D club. Why? Why not? Turns out. Hold on, I need some more beer. Turns out the D&D club is just one big hookup pretense. They barely play D&D. It's just some guy who DMs as an artifice to hook up with as many guys and girls as possible. And every year, the D&D club doesn't even finish the campaign because the messy relationship fuck buddy drama. I'm so pissed off. Oh my god. I'm gang brothers, oni-chans. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Dude, everything is ruined. Everything is ruined by fucking normies and their need to fuck everything that moves. I'm so tired. What happened to all the nerds being hopeless virgins? What happened? What happened? I miss it. I miss it so much. I miss it when every nerdy person was hopelessly forever virginity locked. What happened? We used to be a country. I'm so upset. Do you know why I'm so upset? You're like, Nemuri, this is a bit of an overreaction to a club you hadn't even joined yet. It's because this is what happened to my previous D&D group. We had a great thing going, let me tell you. It was good. RDM was good. The group vibed well. Everything was great. We had weekly. Do you know how hard it is to get together to schedule weekly D&D sessions? We had weekly D&D sessions. It was so goated. And you know what happened? You know what happened? People started fucking dating inside the group, and it fucked everything up for everybody. And now I don't have a D&D group. And this keeps happening. guess what? Guess what? I wanted to make some cosplayer friends, so I joined the cosplay Discord. Right? A local cosplay Discord. I was like, oh, this will be fun. Turns out, everybody's fucking each other! So I'm going to get drunk. Maybe join an incel forum. Actually, fuck the incels. Can I join a volcel forum? I want to voluntarily... Everyone who voluntarily refrains from engaging in relationship drama that will fuck up my D&D scheduling, can we please all gather in one group? You know what? This is why idle corps are great. You know, I'm going full oshikatsu with this one. Do you know what idols are so great? Because they're not allowed to date people. They're not allowed. It's illegal. Fuck relationship drama. Oh, god damn, my stutter is so bad lately. Fuck this shit. And this is why Niji Sanji completely collapsed, by the way, is because they did not uphold the idol golden standard of do not fucking date. I'm saying it out. I'm saying it. I'm not supposed to say it out loud, but I am. I don't know. Keep it away. All of the friend groups, oh my god, I need to tell you. The indie Vtuber scene, this is why I don't collab with male VTuber. You guys, listen. I've gotten shit before for being like, yo, fuck male VTubers, I ain't collabing with them. Do you know why I don't collab with them? I used to be the kind of person who was like, hey, if you chill, we can totally collab, me, if you chill. And then I got hit on, or worse. There's only one thing worse than getting hit on. Is being used as a little messenger carrier pigeon for guys to hit on someone else. Guys, whoever. So I don't collab with male VTubers anymore because 90% of those motherfuckers are in it to, like, try and fuck girls. And it's gross. You're gross. Go away. I hate it. I hate being hit on. I hate relationship drama. I hate when people in a group start dating. It sucks. It fucks up the whole group dynamic. And everything is shit. If you would just keep it in your pants, it would be better. Life would be better if everyone stopped reproducing. Thank you. So yeah. Yeah, that was my rant. I feel better now. Thank you. I feel better now. A flavor of beloved dictator accelerationist. I'm friends with couples. But they were already a couple when the friend group was formed. So the dynamic didn't get fucky. You know what I mean? And the dynamic stayed the same. Now, if I'm going to put down the pitchfork for like a little bit, people can date. I'm not against the entire concept of relationships. What I am against is when you have a group of people that get along for a common objective, like playing D&D or cosplaying, and you decide to jeopardize everyone else's business so that you can fuck. Like, those were not your relationships to fuck up. The group doesn't belong to you. It's so selfish. I'm angry. I'm not that angry anymore. I've deflated, but my hobby community is not your dating pool. TLDR. TLDR. So, if you see me, make a group of any kind. If you see me, create a VTuber group. If you see me, start a D&D group. If you see me, start a group cosplay. The first rule is no dating. The second rule is no drama. The third rule is don't piss me off. That's it. I think that covers all my bases, actually. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me fucking rage out. I'm ready to be less angry now. I got it out of my system. I swear I'm not like an incel. On guard, for real, pinky promise. And so if there's a position of power in a group like the end, you take that position and control everybody like they're 13. I feel like if you're the DM and you start dating your players, you should step down from the position. It's like the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Mr. President, at that point you have to step down from your position. If there's any justice in the world, Mr. President, you have to step down from your position. Hi, Valorant. Hello. Sorry. Monica Lewinsky. Is that an obscure reference now? How long has been since? How long has it been since I did not have sexual relations with that woman? How long has it been since then? Sorry. I listen to a lot of Eminem when I'm doing the dishes. For some reason, my Google Home always, it doesn't matter where I start, it always ends up in Slim Shady. For some reason. You're supposed to be the person who prevents this shit? Yeah! Exactly. You're supposed to be the one that's like, don't be weird. Don't be weird. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not what happens though, is it? The DM is the main offender. That's so ass. So yeah, I was excited for like for a full minute about something, and now it's never happening, and I'm grieving. I'm grieving what could have been. I'm grieving what could have been. The DM is the main offender is like half the case of D&D gone wrong. It is though. It is. Every time you have like a D&D horror story, it's always the DM that's the main culprit. I've heard some D&D horror stories of like players just going full murder hobo and ruining it for everyone else. I get that. But most of the time, it's the DM's fault. Have you ever been DM? I DM'd a very small, very short, homebrewed one-shot. And I was banned from doing it ever again. Not because I tried to fuck anyone, by the way. Irrelevant. Pertinent to the subject. Not because I tried to fuck anyone, obviously not. But because my puzzles were too hard. It was my first time, and I wasn't aware that D&D parties are stupid. I wasn't aware that when put together, people are very bad at puzzles. Trans helps a lot with the time. You got a great vocal range with the NPC voices. I also have great vocal range. So it's really fun. It's really fun to go from like this to like this and whatever. It's fun to do voices. I rarely get to flex my vocal range. So it was fun. It was fun. I got to play a very when I was DMing, I got to be a really sexy pirate lady, which was fun. Think you wanna try again? Maybe it's a practice thing. Apparently I'm banned because I'm sadistic. It's not my fault. If you get the puzzle wrong 3 times, the floor electrocutes you. No, I don't care that you're only 3 HP left. The floor electrocutes you. because you didn't do the puzzle. Maybe I would try again in like to do later to run like a not a homebrew one, like a set one. Set one like you know, like a pre-made like a one shot that I'm not in control of because I really like to punish my players, and that's not exactly fun for the players. It's very fun for me, don't get me wrong, but it's very fun for me, but it's not fun for the players. People don't like it when you torture them for not understanding your maze. Skill issue though. Skill issue. I've actually had this idea for a one-shot for a while, like a very homebrew one-shot where the players are like stuck in a like death loop, so like their characters will die over and over again, but they always restart with a little bit more knowledge. Like one of those, but so that I can still torture players, but they don't lose their whole character because I decided to be mean. But I need to tinker it, and I need to get an experienced DM to like help me balance it, because I feel like it's very unbalanced right now. Clever solutions, yeah. DMs mustn't have fun, DMs must suffer. As a player, your enemy is not your enemy is not the final boss. Your enemy is the DM, and you win by making them go, God damn it. God fucking damn it. That's how you win D&D. I feel like you should, if your goal is to annoy your DM, then you're playing it right. You have to have this like when your DM gives you something, you have to like not mention it for the next like 4 sessions, and then wait for the right moment to go, hey, remember that thing you gave me? No. I do. I remember. I put it in my notes. When your players start dating, you put them back in the time the problem is solved. If any of my players start dating, I make them fight a false Hydra. Or I just throw a Tarask into the mix and explode the campaign. Yeah, it means Dommy Mama in this context.
DM can mean Dommy Mommy in any context.
I can't do it. Wait, I can't do it. I can't. I have been drinking. My vocal range decreases if I've been drinking. It's harder to do like the deep voice when alcohol is in the mix. I don't know why. Ah. Sometimes it's not hard to fly, they're hard to write. I really like, I think one of the most fun things to write as a DM is the Fae. Obviously, every DM loves pulling the classic, hey, can I have your name? Hey, can I have your attention? Every DM likes doing that. It's a universal experience. But false hydras are fun when your players think that they're just like when your players arrive in the middle of the false hydra situation, because they're missing, like, if they arrive in the middle, they're already missing like half of the information that they need, and you just never tell it to them because they wouldn't have that information. Let me mom to Yummy on Discord. They want to turn it into a dummy mommy with me. Yeah, essentially. Actually, can I complain for a second about the acronym CBT? I want everyone to write in chat what they think CBT means. Strong closed beta test. Yeah, closed beta testing is one of them. Cognitive behavioral therapy is another one. Cock and ball torture is the third, more interesting one. There's too many, and they're all so vastly different. So I think we need to decide. We need to decide like new acronyms for these things. Because it's just competitive beach tennis. Because also another one is current best time. By the way, for those of you who do running, which is nobody in this chat. I don't believe that anybody in this chat exercises whatsoever. You can prove me wrong with a photo of you on a treadmill, but I have a friend who like does sprinting. Speedrunning counts. It does. I will allow it. Speedrunning counts. I have a friend who does sprinting for some reason. He likes to go fast. I'm friends with Sonic the Hedgehog, essentially. and he's been doing it for a long time, and it's so he was in his prime when he was doing like competitive back in high school, but now he just does it for fun. So he doesn't use the term PB anymore, personal best, because his personal best was back when he was like 18 doing like national competition level sprinting, right? So he tells me, oh, I have a new CBT. Please say the whole thing. Say the whole sentence, please. Current best time. Stamina is ass compared to my strength for whatever reasons. Because you don't do enough cardio, says girl who has not exercised a single day in her life. Put down the weights, pick up the treadmill. I still have not. I remember when I said I was gonna order a yoga mat and some weights so that I could do some resistance training, so that when I'm in like 5 years, I can still walk up the stairs. I haven't done that. I bought nail stuff instead. I bought the nail stuff instead. Charlie, no. I bought new nail polish. And little charms to put on my nails. Kind of berry drink right now. I have a super buck. Just the regular one. And a can. I like the can flavor. Adds a little je ne sais quoi. Resistance training to tie a rope to a car and pull against the car's moving direction? If I wanted to hang myself, I'd just use a ceiling beam. There's no need to buy an entire car. Not shopping at an algorithm next month will be yoga mats and 500-gram weight. I can't lift 500 weight. How much is 500 grams? Okay, 500 grams is about as much as I can do like 4 reps of 500 grams. Okay, so like sausage weighs like 4 to 5 kilos, between 4 and 5 kilos, and I can pick them up. So that's my current PB. My personal best is however much sausage weighs. Try calisthenics. It's just training with your body, so it's free. I actually used to do a little bit of yoga. Specifically like a stuff to stretch your back, and also like very slow core workouts, but I have hypermobility, so I need to do weight training so that I can not damage my joints. Yes. Basically like the cartilage in my joints is way too flexible and I overextend really easily. So I need to build some muscle around those areas so that I can stop injuring myself all the time. You think you can pick up 20 kilograms? Well, I picked up my mom the other day. I don't know how much she weighs, but I did lift her off the floor for a brief moment, so... She's gonna get winded looking at it. Bro, every time... So sometimes I go to my favorite coffee shop, and on my way back, I walk by this gym where all of the walls are glass. You can see the people working out into it, and just looking at people on a fucking treadmill makes me tired, bro. I said this is often flexible. I cracked my shoulder 3 times while benching. It's actually pretty bad because, like, so you know how your knee is supposed to bend forward, you know? You put your knee forward, like if you squat, your knees go forward, right? When I stand, I overextend my knees. So I'm actually always resting my body weight on an overextension. So I've been damaging my knees for the past 20-something years I've been alive. 5 billion years that I have been alive. When you use momentum is not real strength. I didn't use any momentum. She was standing. I wrapped my arms around her and I picked her up and I held her off the floor for like a minute. Where's the momentum? She's really tall too. Like, I'm 159. My mom is almost 180. It was really hard to do, but I did it. The ergonomics of that lift are crazy. Why were you damaging your niece for so long? I didn't know you have any niece. I don't have any nieces or nephews because I don't have any siblings. I feel like you can tell I'm an only child. Also, I wouldn't wish my dad on anyone else, so it's pretty lucky that I'm an only child. Your mom is 180 centimeters and she's cool. I don't know. My mom is my dad is also like 180, and I'm not. $159 centimeters weight. Can you imagine if I weighed 159 kilos? I would kill myself. 159 centimeters. I'm sorry. That was aggressive. That was aggressive. I weigh 150. I am 159 centimeters tall, and I weigh. Do I want to tell you how much I weigh? I weigh like 110 pounds, tops. I think. How much is 110 pounds in kilos? It feels less real if I'm telling you. If I'm telling you in pounds, it's like swearing in English when it's not your native language. Yeah, I weigh about 110 pounds. That's correct. You looked really tall, so it can't be your height. I edit my photos to make my legs look longer. Shamelessly editing my legs to look longer, to be honest. I go on to the, I open my image editor, and I go on to the perspective, and I tilt my photo back so that my legs look way longer. I also wear heels and platform shoes every day. Heels and platform. Even my sneakers. I wear sneakers. I only have one pair of sneakers. I wear them sometimes. Even my sneakers are like platform. They have a really thick sole so that I look taller. I need to height mod everybody. Actually, I've been not to look smacks on me, but I've been fashion modding everyone in my class because they're starting to go into like final test season, but I don't have those because I only have a couple classes. So everyone's showing up in sweatpants and a flannel shirt with a fucking puffer jacket because it's cold. And I walk in with my latte and my fit and my curated outfit. So I'm fashion mogging everyone. That's what citizen tax money is for. Correct. All your tax money goes directly into making me as cute as possible. You know, if I were heels, I'd be taller than I am without them. Yeah. With my usual shoes on, I wear... I'm at least like 5 centimeters taller with shoes on. So that puts me into the 160s, which is very, very blessed. How does one fashion mock someone? Please just fashion sensei them. First, you have to wear shoes that are nice and not sneakers. Then you are not allowed to wear a tracksuit or like joggers or anything that could dub as pajamas. Then you have to wear accessories. Accessories make it look like you put a lot of thought into your outfit. So you need a necklace and something on your head, either a cute hairstyle or a headband or a beret. I wear a beret a lot. I'm wearing a beret right now. I'm still in my clothes from school. I'm wearing a beret right now. And then can I wear stripes and plaids, like a striped shirt and plaid shorts? Hey, would you mind stepping up onto this plank right here? We're not gonna don't worry. It's not like don't worry about the guillotine. Just step right up. I'm gonna put this this noose around your neck, but it's just for to like complete your outfit. Don't worry about the drop bottom on the platform either. I'm sure nothing will happen with that. You have more than one beret? Yeah, I have a black beret and I have this like caramel colored one. I want to get one with a big ribbon on it though. I have one on in my cart. One with a big old ribbon on it. Buying necklaces? Yeah, I wear a lot of chokers. Because they're cool. Because they're cool. And also they make my neck look longer. Does this tank top and speedo combos work? Are you secretly Borat? Is Sacha Baron Cohen in my chat right now? Because if so, I need to speak to your cousin, the Baron Cohen who invented the autism test. Because there are some questions in there that don't make any sense. Have a bone to pick with Sacha Baron Cohen's cousin. Are you the kind of girl who loves having rings on like every finger? Sometimes. Depends how elaborate my nails are. If my nails are really have a lot of charms on them, it's kind of hard to get rings on. It's also kind of hard to find rings my size. I have very thin fingers. But I usually, if I wear rings, I wear multiple. Yes. I wear multiple rings. I like ones that are just like simple silver bands, and then you wear a ton of them. It's good enough. Get eyebrows look better just letting grow on its own. Yes. Every time. I've actually gotten really good at doing my eyebrows. I do them really straight though, so some people don't like that. I should give her rings. My fingers don't fit my fingers. Big hand maxing. Little advice. One, because I have the opposite problem, I'm quite familiar with this. Some rings are adjustable. They have like a gap that you can open up or close up. Most rings that are made of like titanium usually have this. So that you can let them out a little bit if you have like big thick fingers. But if you just have like large knuckles, some people have like really big knuckles. Usually people who like weightlift end up with really big knuckles for some reason. You can ask your jeweler to put in a couple of sizing bearings on your rings, and then that way they will be able to go past your knuckle, but then they will stay in place. Small piece of advice. Sorry to advise Max on just a small comment. Wrists are huge as well. I have the opposite problem. I have really dainty wrists and nothing fits me. I have really thin fingers, really dainty wrists, and I have very scrunchy knuckles, so I can slip out of handcuffs really easily. So, actually, actually, story from my childhood. So I grew up with a lot of cousins. My cousins were little rascals, and at one point they acquired a like box of different types of handcuffs, like finger handcuffs, wrist handcuffs, all kinds of handcuffs. We were like maybe 12. What's wrong? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Utopia Open Shirt Time here, because there's no AI in here for hour. My cousins, they acquired this box of handcuffs, and they thought it would be really funny to just like trick everyone into getting handcuffed to random objects, usually the stair railing. They tried to handcuff me to the stair railing quite a lot, but my hands, my knuckles, I can like squeeze them together really tightly. Like they're basically like wibbly wobbly. So I can slip out of handcuffs really, really easily. Which is why if they ever try to arrest me, I will escape successfully. Thunderbones. It's the hypermobility. Maybe I could show you. Like, it's like you take your thumb joint, like your thumb knuckle and your pinky knuckle, and you press them together, and it becomes like the width of the wrist. And then you can slip out of the handcuffs if you're bandy like me. Just commit every crime now. I actually have perfect crime committing anatomy. I am petite enough to fit in an air vent. I can slip out of handcuffs, and I have basically no fingerprints. So I could actually be crimes maxing, and you would never know it. No fingerprints. They're really faint. I don't know why either. Should burn them off at the grill. I didn't burn them off or anything. They're just very faint. I didn't burn them off. I don't handle any harsh chemicals or anything. They're just like naturally very, very faint. So, like, on my ID, they couldn't get to my index or my thumbprint. So they had to use my middle finger. So the print on my ID is actually my middle finger. Which is the one with the least faint fingerprint. Which is really fun. Whenever someone asks for my ID, I'm actually secretly giving them the middle finger and they don't even know it. If you wanna go printless, just lose all your skin. Brother, that's called degloving. Do not look up degloving. Degloving incidents are one of the gnarliest types. But it's really fun to think about for me. Gloving up has never occurred or criminal mastermind. I think... Okay, I've thought a lot about how much I want to CSI growing up, so I've actually thought a lot about how I would commit the perfect crime. I'm not going to, which is why I'm yapping about it now. I'm not going to murder anybody that you know of. Which is why I can freely yap about it, but if I were to murder someone, the actual hardest part would be to, like, make sure none of my hair is left at the scene, because I shed like a motherfucker. I have a lot of baby hairs. My hair renews really fast. So I'd have to wear like a shower cap or a bald cap or something. A McDonald's kitchen hairnet to make sure that I don't shed anywhere on the crime scene. But otherwise, I barely have any fingerprints, so that's not an issue. I can change my... I am a cosplayer, so I can change my appearance quite effectively. I always wear heels and platform shoes, so people don't really know my height very well either. And no one ever suspects the petite, socially awkward girl Plus, I really enjoy lying. So I don't think I'd have any trouble bullshitting the police. That I really enjoy lying. It's so fun. Lying is like having an inside joke that no one else knows but you. Please don't kill your landlady, Nama. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just gonna send thinly veiled threats until she decides that it's not worth the trouble to try and raise my rent. I'm not gonna kill her. I'm going to... That's too kind. I'm going to make her live with the fear, with the knowledge that I'm coming for her. Rob her for money and then use it to pay her? What's the point of robbing her if I'm gonna give her the money back? That's the shittiest crime I've ever heard of. If I'm gonna rob her, then I'm going to, like, disappear. Bye. Give you your money. I don't have any money. I spent it all on cute clothes and nail polish. I spent it all on little plastic wings and ribbons to put on my nails. It's gone. It's gone. She doesn't know that if it's stolen. She would know. She wouldn't be able to prove it, but she would know. I want her to know. What's the point of committing a crime if you can't take credit for it? I'd be like a BTK signing every single kill. Leaving my mark. If I'm gonna go full serial killer, I'm gonna LARP. The animation? What animation? There's no animation. I'm the only animation. Hello. Are you killing your landlady? She makes me pay to live in a shithole. She wants to raise my rent. Which is a killable offense as far as I'm concerned. Assign the killings at CBT. You want to give your money and not lose your pay with stolen money? She doesn't know you took it. I will be taking credit for every crime I commit, actually. They will not be able to prove it, but they will know it's me. It's like Al Capone. If you find a corpse in the bottom of a lake with cinder blocks tied to their feet, you know it was the mafia, but you can't prove it. That's the type of crime I want to commit. I'm planning to react. No. No. Cunt beheading tenant. That's what I'm signing my my kills with. And on there's a Vtuber. Put a burlap sack over his head, kidnap him, disorient him, spin him around 3 times. Make him pin the tail on the donkey. Cannibal bunny tormentor because he's chinny. I would. Aren't you the 10th? Oh yeah, that's why I'm signing it as... That's me. I'm the one signing the crime. I'm the one leaving my signature on the crime scene. Cunt beheading tenant. The tenant that beheads cunts. Cunts being the landlords. Of course. It makes total sense if you think about it. Cis-filled bitchy testicle? Bitchy Testicle is an incredible band name, actually. Hi everybody, we're Bitchy Testicle and we're gonna rock the fuck out. Plays Wonderwall. Nah, they would play Creep. Bitchy Testicle would start every set with Creep in order to make the vibes rank from the get-go. I was in a band called Satan's Left Ball once. That's a great band name. When in Portuguese, when we want to say like the middle of nowhere, we say where Judas lost his boots. That's the polite way of saying it. But if you're not being polite, you say, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you're in Judas's butthole. I used to live in Judas's butthole, the middle of nowhere. But no longer. I no longer live in Judas's butthole. What is this conversation? This is an average Tuesday stream conversation, to be honest. Russia, I want to say in the middle of nowhere, say in vagina. But that doesn't make any sense. Everyone comes from vaginas, so that's a place everybody knows. That's like the most popular place. That's where everybody comes from. What do you mean? The chat is solo censored. Can't type crown here for this convo. That's because I had to name 10 vaginas you've been to. I'll wait. Okay. We'll start with your mother's. Happened to your legs, by the way? I was praying a little too hard, sorry. I'm very devout to our Lord and Savior,兎田ぺこら. But yeah, Tyrant, the reason why YouTube chat has the moderation on max is because random people used to come in and just say like the wildest shit. I had to bump it up to max because some guy came in and spammed like kill all Jews or something like that, and I can't allow that. I can't allow that to happen. It's my stream. I'm legally obligated to put a stop to that kind of nonsense. That's 1 9 more. No, Lobotomy Corporation had to do something with it. Oh my god, I wanted to play Lobotomy Corp again, but I don't want to deal with the Lob Corp. I might have to play it on the Dick Sword so that we don't get Lobotomy Corporation. So I don't get the Lob Corp Andes in chat. Escapee drinking tonight. Super Walk beer. Of course, just a classic one from a can. I think I'd been insulted by someone saying my mom had sex with a pretty lady. You think I'm pretty? You think I'm pretty? Thanks. The LobCorp Andes, no. The LobCorp Andes that wouldn't let me learn the game, bro. It was my first time playing, and they were like, you have to choose anomaly number 67 for the best strat. If you my summer car with mods. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nemetopia. I hope you enjoyed time here, because there's no way I'll turn her for hours. My summer car with mods, does it let you build a spaceship? I guess it depends on the mods, right? I enjoyed watching other people play my summer car. I feel like it's kind of like decorating your Animal Crossing village, but for people in Eastern Europe. That makes sense? Completely random question. When is your birthday? My birthday is next month in January. I will start being annoying about it on the 1st of January, although my birthday is only on the 26th. On the 1st of January, as soon as the New Year's hangover lets up, I will start being annoying about my birthday. So expect that. It's just how much best strategy playing long form already has the server and the maximum mastering tortoise. Mucho texto. I see one born on Christmas. I wonder. Was I like. Wait. 9. So it takes. Wait, if I'm born in January, when was I conceived? Like 9... March? Plus 9 months? The 4th month? April. Oh my god, I might have been conceived on my mom's birthday. Anyways, moving on. March, April-ish. Yeah, so like springtime. No. Yes, kind of, yes. April is the beginning of spring. So you don't ask yourself those questions. Is cursed for knowledge? I'm aware that my parents had sex multiple times. That's how everybody is made. Unless you're like an IVF baby, in which case a doctor played God with your mom's ovaries. Which is a little worse, I think. But I'm happy you were born, question mark? Stork brought me to my parents. My god. Can I say, my mom didn't really believe in like, lying to children, in a way. So from the millisecond I as a child started asking where babies come from, my mom was just like, people have sex, and then babies happen, and then they give birth, and then you were born. And I was like, okay. I'm 4 years old, but I guess that's enough information for now. I'm like 4, so I don't really know what that means, but thanks for telling me. Bring your mom on stream so you can corner her free. I cannot bring my mom on stream. She would have such a hard time. My mom is a very sociable person. She has a lot of friends. She knows literally everybody. But if you put her in front of like a crowd and she has to say something to a crowd, she totally freezes up. And I've wondered, like, would that happen if it was like a virtual crowd as well? So I have asked her to like come say hi on stream, and she was like, no, and I respect her wishes. Also, I don't trust her not to call me by my first name, and none of you can ever know my real life first name because it's ugly. It's ugly. You can't know it. It's ugly. I don't allow it. My mom left before I was born, so I came by stork. How? Did your dad carried you for 9 months? Sorry to break it to you. You do know that if your dad has to carry the baby, then you have to be born from his butthole, right? So he basically shitted you out. I'm so sorry to break these news to you. I'm so sorry to be the one to break the news to you that you were shitted out by your dad, but Dr. Doofenshmirtz in chat. But Dr. Doofenshmirtz is one of my favorite characters of all time in cartoons. Oh yeah, someone asked me, oh my god. I was recently at a shindig, by which I mean there was a lot of people at a place that I was also in, and some of them struck up conversation because that's what normal people do when you're in like a room with other people that you don't really know. And one of them said to me, "Oh, you look like you're into nerdy stuff. What's your favorite cartoon?" And I died a little inside. I was like, cartoon. I watch anime. but I watch anime. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Did you tell him you're a Vtuber? I don't tell anyone I'm a Vtuber, okay? Anyone. I don't tell people. Sometimes I mention that I do like a little bit of content creation on the side, but I don't tell anyone I'm a Vtuber, because if someone finds this channel of me getting white girl drunk on 2 beers and crying and screaming and shitting about literally everyone that I've ever met, I'm gonna have to change identities. I'm gonna have to move to Siberia. I'm gonna have to pull a Snowden and get protection from the Russian government. I haven't unlocked shindig in Russian. I hate it. It's filled with so much wind in like part of your function or whatever. Do we have a word for shindig in Portuguese? Probably. I think we do. We have a lot of words for. Oh my god, I just got a beer all over myself. It's okay. We have a lot of words for like get-togethers, like a get-together where people are gonna dance is called bailarico, which is like calling it a dancey dance. It's a dancey dance. You're going to the dancey dance. It's so cute. But there's a lot of words in Portuguese for like a get together, a shindig. Oh, my family really like, because there's a lot of us. I come from a very large extended family. We like to call it basically a junction. Ajuntamento. Because it's so many people. It's Ajuntamento has like protest vibes, you know? So that's what we call our family get-togethers. Because there's just so many fucking people. It's a gathering. Your random pretty words always sound like a Google Translate. I'm sorry. Does my lack of proficiency in my mother tongue come through? I only speak Portuguese to my mom and my teachers. I actually been struggling so hard to talk to my teachers properly. I keep accidentally slipping back into English mid-sentence, which is really annoying, because it will be like, cause in class we don't use the Portuguese word, because the Portuguese word is what do you call it? It's like the Portuguese word for briefing is makes you sound like an old scholar, okay? I forget what it's called. It's like starts with a P. If someone stuck a straw in your sip from it, what would come out? Stupid bitch juice. The great fart huffer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nemuri. I hope you enjoy your time here, because there's no way you're in here forever. So yeah, you can enjoy you can huff the farts forever. Not mine though, because I'm a cute girl and cute girls don't fart. You're welcome to sniff my chair after I get up though. I don't have anything against it. Because the Portuguese word is evil and some humans. It's just kind of like if you use the Portuguese word for briefing instead of just saying briefing, you sound like stuck up. You sound stuck up. So, like, we just say briefing, but because like I'm talking to the teacher, I was like, briefing, and then my brain goes, this is an English word. I will now switch. And then I just start talking in English, and if começas as sentences in English, depois as palavras they don't turn back into the português, porque depois uma coisa que se fala in one of the languages e muda-se para outra sem se perceber, and then nothing makes sense. And that's what I sound like all the time. That's what the speaking with me IRL sounds like, by the way. Having the lemon string in my Portuguese on Duolingo. You're probably doing better than me. Clark enormous is what they think. I had a professor ask me, like, where I'm from.
_ great _ fart _ huffer just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I've had a teacher unironically ask me where I'm from, and I had to awkwardly go, I'm from here. I'm from here. And then they told me, please man, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nemuri. Hope you enjoy your time here, cause there's no way out. You're in here forever. Full legal name of me insane. I'll just call you the Great from now on. Cause I feel like you should always call people by their titles. People ask me pretty much every day where I'm from because I'm an American actor in my geek days. Oh my god. So because of a mix of like being a stuttery, lispy mess, not using my main language very much, and also having been a hikineet for multiple years, it's so hard to communicate with me. And everyone thinks I'm foreign. Everyone thinks I'm foreign. I'm not. I'm from here, born and Portuguese from Portugal. But I don't sound like it. I sound like he's the fact that the pitch of my voice changes aggressively depending on the day and the mood doesn't help, I'm sure. Why did someone mention America? Now I have to murder someone. USA! USA! Wait, that's the Canadian anthem. Fuck! Oh, Canada! And the home of the free. America, fuck yeah! I still have, that's still one of my vocal stems from fucking Robot Chicken or whatever that show was called. I still have that vocal stem from fucking Robot Chicken. There's also, speaking of America vocal stems, I also still have that fucking line that's... You're a lesbian? I thought you were American. That's still also in the rotation. I've never been to America. I don't really want to go. Except that sometimes I find these videos of like cheesecake, every cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory eating challenge. And there's no Cheesecake Factory outside of America. So if you could tell me what's like the least American place where I can find a Cheesecake Factory, I would appreciate that. Can the Cheesecake Factory please open a Canadian location so that I can finally experience it? Cheesecake Factory, and I'm sure I would freaking hate Olive Garden because I grew up eating homemade Italian food. So I'm pretty sure I would hate an Olive Garden, but I also keep getting the targeted YouTube shorts of like eating never-ending pasta at Olive Garden's never-ending pasta. I'm gonna eat 13 bows. And I think everyone who attempts that challenge is a weak little pussy who never makes it past bowl 3, and I would absolutely body all of them. I'm at work, thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Someone put a star on you to consider what you think would come out. Someone just asked this, and it's dumb bitch juice. Strawberry pink drink or strawberry monster? No. Diet Red Bull, probably. Not the sugar-free Red Bull, not the zero Red Bull that tastes like regular Red Bull. The Diet Red Bull that tastes like you're drinking battery acid out of an aluminum can. That's what dumb bitch juice tastes like. Either that or I've been drinking a lot of Oh yeah, I bought an espresso machine. Okay, sorry. Satan came out a little bit in my excitement. I let my demons get the best of me. Sorry. I got too hype and got possessed by Satan himself. I bought an espresso machine. I'm so hype. I'm waiting for it to arrive. I bought it on Black Friday with a big discount. I am gonna have unlimited espresso in my house. Sorry, that was Satan again. Disregard that. I'm gonna be so freaking fast, dude. I'm very excited. Listen, you know me. You know me. I have to make drip coffee every morning, okay? Every morning, I get up half asleep. Well, half is being generous. I get up 89% asleep, eyes closed, shuffle to the kitchen like a zombie that's already like mostly decomposed. I shuffle over and I pick up my freaking my drip coffee thing and my paper filters, and I have to boil water, and my kettle is shitty, so it takes forever. And then I have to make pour over coffee, and it's so annoying. But now I'm gonna have an espresso machine, which means that in 5 minutes or less, I can have a shot of espresso in my body. We're caffeine maxing with this one. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. It's one of those espresso machines with a milk frother, so I'm gonna teach myself how to do cool latte art. I want to learn how to make a penis with the milk foam. Caffeine makes me sleepy. You might have ADHD. If stimulants have a paradoxical effect on you, you might be neurodivergent. You sure ready for this unlimited power? I'm ready. The world might not be though. Spring art journey. And I want to learn how to make a penis with the milk foam on the latte art, and then also maybe big ol' titties, tickle bitties. I wanna be like, hey roommate, would you like a cappuccino? And then serve it to him, and it has like a sexy naked lady on the front. Out of milk foam. Cause I think it will be funny. This is cardiac arrest, build caffeine mixing, heart stops. My heart cannot stop. My heart actually beats too. I don't know if what does it mean when you have low blood pressure? Does your heart beat too slow, or is it just like not very strong? Hi, Sir Nix. Surname. Hello again. What was it saying? Yeah. What does our heart actually do when you have really low blood pressure? Does it like pump really slowly, or does it just pump ineffectively? I have like chronically low blood pressure. Do we get a new channel on Discord? Cursed latte art. No, I'm just gonna put it on the food channel to contrast with all the beautiful dishes on the food channel on the Discord. If you wanna scroll it, you're gonna have to see my penis latte art. That's the gamble you take. It's like a Russian roulette. It's like when you're trying to watch porn, but the category you're in is kind of dodgy. So if you're scrolling through the videos and that one was a little too kinky for me. That it's exactly like that. Not that I would know. ChatGPT said when your blood pressure drops, your heart rate increases. Oh, okay. So then I have like, according to Dr. GPT, I must have like the heart rate of a startled rabbit. But my blood pressure is chronically low. If I stand up too fast, I faint. If I hold my arms up above my head for like 5 minutes, I get dizzy. Not even 5 minutes. Let's count. I'll hold my arms above my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm getting dizzy. 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, 7 seconds, and the world starts swirling. My heart is very inefficient. Careful you don't say too much now when you're trying. Oversharing is part of my brand, so it's okay actually. I'm not the kind of drunk person who starts spilling all of their deepest, darkest secrets. I'm the kind of drunk person that gets like white girl crunk and then tells girls that they're really pretty and cries. You can find me like 5 shots in, holding an equally drunk girl's hand, tears streaming down my face, going, "You're just so beautiful, and I want you to know that I think you have a really kind soul, and I'm just so happy that we're friends." Yeah, that's that's the kind of drunk person. That's the kind of drunk that I am. If you were wondering. I just think you're so great, and I'm so happy that we became friends. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm one of those, but then like I flip completely, and I'll be like crying. This is why I wear waterproof mascara, by the way. This is why I wear waterproof mascara. And I'll be fucking crying, but then someone will be like, hey, Nemuri, you want to do some karaoke? And I'll be like, fucking karaoke, yes! Just full switch. Bipolar maxing. Which, by the way, is literally the only time that anyone has ever gotten me to enjoy the only time anyone has ever actively gotten me to enjoy a Taylor Swift song was when I was wasted off my ass. And it's Death of Ophelia, and it's the only Taylor Swift song I tolerate. Because I have a good memory attached to it of being extremely drunk, surrounded by pretty girls who were singing at karaoke. You plan when you're drunk as a race, you know, you can drunk talk to. Shauna is taking a break from the internet right now, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I want to work on some cute Shauna art for when she comes back, so that we can cheer her on in the future. So I'm gonna draw some cute Shauna art. I'm gonna wait until she's feeling better, and then freaking send it to her at Mach 3. And hopefully it'll cheer her on. That's all I want. Sorry, gang. Your favorite, I hope I'm your favorite. Your pink-haired Vtuber is actually just a simp for other Vtubers. But I feel like we all knew this. I feel like we've been known, we were aware, and it's like it's part of the appeal. You know? Yeah, Christmas is coming up. Hold on, I have to hiccup because I had a lot of beer. Had a lot of beer, so I have a really big hiccup. Okay. It's out. I don't really watch the VTubers, to be honest. I don't know why I'm here exactly, because it's because of my very entertaining personality disorder. I didn't do for first time. I was carrying one the other day. She might have had a couple drinks in by the town. Why? You think I don't know? You think I don't stalk her on Maine? Are you kidding me? You think I don't know that she's been spending all her money on the cafes so that she can be surrounded by cute girls going moe moe kyung? You think I'm not? You think I'm not like in her walls? What are you taking me for? Don't underestimate me. I'm there. One day, I too wish to karaoke with other cute girls. But for now, I just karaoke with you guys. I sing karaoke today, but I'm very... My voice... I feel like if I drink a beer my voice takes too much damage. Probably because of the bubbles. But if I drink soju, I can sing. So if I drink soju, I can bust it down. I do have a bottle of soju in my freezer. So maybe towards the holiday, I usually do in December. We usually do a Christmas song karaoke. So we can do that. Would you like to sing anyways? Anime songs! I like to sing anime songs. Anime songs and the old emo classics, of course. I like to oscillate violently from I like to sing violently from that to Saturday show. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Nya, 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 nya. So that's usually how nemuri karaoke streams go. So I hope you can accept me as I am. Should I go for the genuine lovey-dovey songs, like just the two of us? Oh, I have a weak spot for just a small town girl. I have a weak spot for that one. Only anime song I know is going on OP. 君が聞こえる僕のこのままでにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃでばにゃばにゃば Yes. 走り出しな Yes. Yes. Sorry, you accidentally activated me like a MK Ultra. I like to sing idol songs. I like to sing AKB. I like to do heavy rotation. Now I'm singing. I usually do like a Christmas song. Man, hi! I'm singing for the blood. I usually do a Christmas a song in December, sometime in December. Usually before I go on the holiday, cause I go to the UK on Christmas holiday now because I have family there. Family there that isn't my mom's stinky boyfriend. I don't like him. I usually just go to the UK and then my auntie takes me to the Christmas market and I have a big seasonal like coffee. I have like a gingerbread coffee that's way too sweet, and then I'm like, damn, the coffee here is way too sweet. It's no, they're Portuguese, but they're immigrants to the UK. They moved there a while ago. Because she moved there a while ago. I think she married someone. I think she married an Englishman, but then he passed away. before I ever got to know him. I think, I don't know, I don't really know her life story. No tea time and I actually just bought a bunch of tea. I've been craving some tea because it's cold. So we can have tea time anytime. I drink tea almost every day. I actually, oh my god, remind me to stock up on tea when I do go to the UK for Christmas, because their tea is just better. The tea there is just better. I don't know what's up. The English breakfast tea is so good. The Earl Grey there is insane. Actually, insano style. It's so yummy. Two things that are better in the UK is freaking tea and potatoes. They're just better there. Oh, and Anna's gonna play, so I'm gonna take a quick restroom break and I'll be right back, okay? And take advantage of the ads so no one misses anything.
One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow. That's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow. That's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow. That's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay.
Pissmaster returns. Blather empty. My nose is itchy. Oh man. It's really itchy. As you wash your hands, you sing. I washed them with soap and I put cream on them after. I washed them with Dove soap, vanilla Dove hand soap, and then I dry them with a hand towel very thoroughly because I don't like the feeling of like wet hands. And then I put hand cream on them because I don't want my hands to look a million years old when my face still looks 19. Actually, my teacher, oh my god, it happened again. Gang, I know it sounds like I'm beating a dead horse at this point, and I also feel the same, but it happened again today where I was like, I was talking to my classmates, and one of them said, oh wait, I'm like way older than you. I'm 25. And I said, you're not, it's not quite correct. And then they didn't believe my age. Again, it keeps happening. It just keeps happening. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry that my nemuri, your skincare is routine too goated. Your complexion too youthful. They'll kill you. They'll kill you. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You have an amazing product to gaslight everyone into believing in whatever you want. I was recently told that, that I had such a fucked up childhood that, they had to make it up to me. God had to make it up to me by making me youthful for an extra 10 years. So that's my mindset now. That's my mindset now. So yeah, I am gonna be looking like a teenager for the foreseeable future. So that, to even out my harrowing teenage years. Top 10 saddest anime backstories. I think sorry, I don't know, where am I starting this? I need to figure out where to start this sentence. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second to figure out where to start this sentence. I think, I am an anime character, and I gave myself pink hair because I wanted to be the main character, and also I wanted to attract my favorite anime girl, which is the blue one, who will dedicate the rest of her multiple timelines to save me. But I think if I were to actually be an anime character, I would be the white-haired, sad backstory anime character. YouTube person with concerning a username. I have a question. What would you do if the modern world military starts hunting you down? Probably die. I'm not that attached to my own existence. And if the whole world's military is after me, you know in a horror movie how the characters always try really hard to survive no matter what happens to them? I don't think I have that kind of drive. I would just be like, oh, you want me dead? You know what? Mood. And then I would die. You shouldn't be alive. You know what? You're kind of right. I guess I'll die. That's fine. I don't mind that much. But thank you for your question. Anyways. Includes the police, force, SWAT team, FBI, Secret Service. It can include all of those and neither of them. I would just die. I'm not that attached to my life. It could just be one guy. Honestly, if you were like, there's this one guy who really wants you dead. Bitch, me too. We have so much in common already. He can have it. That's fine. It could just be Pennywise the clown. And I would still just like lay back and enjoy my last moments on Earth. That can be fine. That's fine. That's chill. I'm not gonna put myself in a bunker underneath a closet with a PS2 like Saddam Hussein. I don't have that kind of drive. I don't have. I'm not really that attached to the idea of being a corporeal creature. See you in my next life. I hope I get reincarnated as a plant or a domesticated cat so that I can live the easy life. How little drive is there? What would you do if a small 7-year-old little girl would hunt you down? I could win. I would really like to beat up a child, so but I can't usually do that because like it's frowned upon, and also I don't think children deserve it all that much. But if a little girl was trying to kill me, I feel like I would be justified in fighting her to the death, so I would get to live out my dream of beating a child up that actually earned it. So I would fight. There's some drive. Yeah, just not a lot of it. Where's the threshold exactly? If I could get it resolved in one day, that's the threshold. If it would take longer than one day to like resolve the issue, that's too much of a hassle. But if I could get it like fixed within 24 hours, which is more than I think it would take me to beat up a kid, then it's fine. If I were to fight a 7-year-old girl, I think it would take me like an hour and a half at the most. I think closer to like 30 minutes. I think in 30 minutes I could knock them on their ass. But you know, like if they're savvy, if it's a Home Alone style situation, it might take me up to 2 hours, which is not very long, and it's fine. If the whole military is after me, this seems like I would have to go on the run, and it's starting to turn into like a week-long affair, and it's too much of a hassle. What the fuck? Strange seems to be accurate how most people seem to act the world is being actively destroyed. I don't know about all that. I don't know about other people, and I also don't know about how, like, I don't think you can really blame the individual for the fact that, you know, Coca-Cola is the largest polluter on the planet. I don't really think you can blame the average citizen for that. It's kind of out of my hands. I don't have that much power. If I had the kind of pull where I could be like, yo, Coca-Cola, you're not allowed to pollute anymore, I would do it, but I don't have that kind of pull. I'm just a shut-in. Recovering shut-in, but I'm just a bunny girl online. I don't have that kind of pull. That kind of influence is not really, it's not really up to me, I'm afraid. Is that bad making a color? No. It's not just... They don't just make Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola Corporation owns a lot of things. They make most things that are like bottled in plastic are made by the Coca-Cola company. But you know, fast fashion, BP, those companies. I don't really think I don't think I'm more powerful than like BP. So I don't really have any control over that. I don't know how we veered onto this topic. I already reduce, reuse, recycle as much as possible. I'm not the problem here. I'm not the problem here. I use a shampoo bar in compostable packaging. I'm not really part of the problem. I'm not involved. Misjudge your power level, thought you were 1 billion years old. Just because I'm 1 billion years old doesn't mean I have connections. All my connections died in I can't make it. Legally, my lawyer has advised me to shut the fuck up. Under my lawyer's advice, I will be shutting the fuck up. What's the goals you have as a dictator? World domination. Making it illegal to listen to anything on public transport without earphones. Banning cafeterias. So those are my main goals. Managed to survive the dinosaurs and stuff. The dinosaurs were not the threat. I think it was mostly the meteor, but I was on the moon at the time, so it didn't really affect me. I'm originally from the moon. You have to remember that. I didn't really descend onto planet Earth until the advent of civilization. The lore is real. Yeah, the lore goes. I was chilling on the moon for many centuries by myself, and then civilization started to form, so I descended in order to establish my own domain. And we're still trying to do that. World domination, slowly. Top 10 saddest anime backstories is becoming more complex. Yeah, it's okay though. You don't get to be an immortal vampire without having a little bit of a sad backstory. That's fine. It's part of it's praxis. Don't worry about it. I have so many questions now. Is there any reason why you were on the moon? That's where I'm from. I was born on the moon. How do you breathe? I'm an immortal vampire. I don't really need to breathe. I was vibing. That's where I'm from. That's my home. I have to make a lore video already because this is getting ridiculous. I should make a lore video. When I go to Earth, because I was lonely. Have you ever been on an arid rock by yourself for 100 years? There's no Wi-Fi. I wanted to watch anime. Sounds like paradise. I'm an introvert. It sounds like paradise until you realize there's nothing to do. There's just rock. There's just stone. There's just sand. And then the Americans came and put a fucking gaudy ass flag in the middle of my backyard. I still have not forgiven. I will not forgive, I will not forget. The moon landing was real? Yeah, there was trespassing. The fuck out of my house. The fuck out of my house. Throw it back, the flag. Armstrong was kind of chill, so I allowed it to be there. He was like he was doing his all like one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And then he planted the flag, and I was like, "Hey, I'm living here." And he was like, "Sorry, ma'am, this is like culturally significant." And I didn't really want to be the guy that was like, "Fuck your culture," you know. It felt kind of insensitive. So I let him put the flag there on the condition that he would bring me back with him to Earth so I could watch anime. And here I am! Ta-da! Anime in the 60s? Yeah, I fucking love Astro Boy. And, Roger Rabbit. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about the plot gaps. Don't look at the gaps in the plot. Don't think about it too hard. It's not this is not Lost. You don't have to examine the plot that closely. You don't get it, I'm super into this lore for no reason. This is so unfair. I'm not a lore heavy VTuber usually. I know a lot of people really like, a lot of people who are really into VTubers really like all the kayfabe stuff. I mostly use lore to get out of answering things I don't want to talk about. Because I'm a selfish, greedy girl. I think I'm allowed. I should be allowed to be a selfish, really greedy girl. Why not? I love being a little menace. You should have tripped up Armstrong when he took his steps, so he face planted on the moon instead of taking a boring step. It's not really how the physics work on the moon. Gravity is very different there. So I seem really weak on Earth because the gravity is really strong here. But if you saw me on the moon, I'm basically the strongest person there, to be honest. If there's no astronauts around, I'm the strongest person there. If there's astronauts there, I guess it would depend on the astronaut. But they kind of stopped. They kind of stopped invading my property ever since I instated stand your ground laws. I guess no one wants to be shot for trespassing. Being neighbors with the ISS is kind of chill though, I guess. When I go back home, we wave at each other while I'm walking my cat. Is there a big church on the moon like in Mario? We don't allow churches on the moon. Well, that's technically not true. We allow churches on the moon. It's just that they have to pay taxes, like everyone else. So no churches want to be on the moon. Nobody wants to be there because of the taxes. The taxes are very high on the moon for everybody else. It's also really hard to get like your passport approved to go to the moon. Elon Musk keeps trying, but I don't really like him, so I keep denying his passport. I think he's trying to go to Mars now or something. If you ever go to Mars, please rescue the rovers. They look so cute. They're very cute, but Mars is like really warm, and I don't like hot climates. This is such a dumb line of conversation. My IQ is dropping rapidly. Also, I'm very tired from my day of class. So I think maybe I'll rain out. And I'm just so eepy. I'm just so eepy sleepy from all of my classes. It's a super long day of class tomorrow that I'm dreading. So, thank you everybody so much for coming. Thank you for staying. Go say hi to Kabibi for me. Playing Silk Song. I wanna go take a nap and have some dinner. Bye bye.